Morning, guys. It is early in the AM here, about 7:30, so not super early, but early enough. So today we're going to be heading out to grab two new cars, and of course they're of the tuner car genre. So that's going to be our day today. Going to grab two new vehicles. They're both project cars. We're getting them for a good deal, obviously, and we'll see how the day unfolds. All right, let's hit the road. All right, so we've headed about an hour and a half south of the city, hunting down a Rotary powered FC for a friend of mine by the name of Avery. And the car is running and driving. We're just going to load it onto the trailer here. It does need going through, so to speak. It is a little bit sensitive to flooding out. I mean, Rotaries are a bit sensitive to flooding out regardless, but this one just needs a bit of love, going through the modifications, seeing what's what. It definitely needs things like throttle stop on the throttle body. It needs to be gone through for leaks, things like that as well. It needs some of the drift parts taken off. It was a car that was basically daily driven but had a ton of drift type parts on it from a drift car that I believe got crashed. So the guy decided to move over a bunch of parts, and so Avery's inherited a lot of aftermarket parts. It's a cool car, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. Just getting it on the trailer. Unfortunately, we discovered that it has a drift style e-brake, so the e-brake didn't engage and the car ended up rolling around on the trailer. But we dealt with that and there wasn't any damage done. Yeah, you can see here that the car rolls forward a bit unexpectedly. I discovered that the compression ratio of a Rotary, if you just leave it in gear, it will not stop the car from moving around, because there isn't enough innate compression behind those rotors to stop that. So a little bit of a learning process there. That's dumb.
On video?
Oh yeah.
Nice. And end up there, just kind of like rattled back. Well, it wouldn't have flew out of the box.
Oh, it might have been off the bumper.
Oh, there you go. There it is.
There it is.
Just dragging along the ground, eh?
Oh. Love it.
Janko Rotary, yes, very nice.
Are you happy, Avery?
Well, I hate my life, so I bought a Rotary.
So this is the way to go. So this is a FC, a base model FC with a Turbo 2 drivetrain, I'd imagine. It's been drifted. No, wait, this chassis has not been drifted. It has all the parts from a drift car, so including welded diff. So probably the welded diff might be the first thing to go. Then after that, keep it running properly.
2 more pounds of boost.
No.
Just 2. I'm asking for that.
It is tuned by a Game Boy. Do you actually have the Game Boy controller?
Yeah, it's in the glove box.
Oh, I gotta see this.
Well, again, we'll get off the trailer.
It's in there somewhere. I can sense the Game Boy's there. So it's got a Power FC tune. So we'll pull it off the trailer and take a look under the hood.
Show off the turbo wheel. I love the turbo wheel. Get the turbo wheel. What is it?
Oh, that's fucking sweet.
You got a Gretty elbow in here too?
Dipstick or
Yeah.
is it the... I'm gonna play the picture. What are you supposed to have? Making sure you don't Arkansas in the Arkansas.
Probably.
Yeah, this needs to be figured out.
Yeah.
What did he say this was, a TD04?
TO4E.
TO4E.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. On a HKS manifold.
Oh, it's like glue down there. Very interesting.
And it's got an external wastegate of some sort.
Yeah.
You could sort of hear it when he was giving her the beans. Oh! Even on modern cars, that's that.
You want some free O2 sensor advice?
Yeah.
Cap that. We'll move it down.
Okay. Yeah.
That
too
is
close.
that is baking the
It's
shit out of
clocked
that
right,
sensor.
but it is close.
That's too close to the turbo, I think.
Yeah, it needs to be what, 3 feet or 2 feet?
No, there's different places have different ones. Some of them would say, what is it, 24 inches from
Yeah.
the...
Most I think the minimum that Bosch says is 18. Like nothing
Yeah.
closer than 18.
Yeah.
So that's like
We're cutting it.
that's not 18.
Well, it depends on what like.
Yeah, that's like 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need,
6.
need another 10 inches or it's just gonna
But let me tell you, that's a convenient place.
It is, yeah,
If you
absolutely.
had buckets of them.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Yep. It is definitely a rotary.
There's just so much room between the engine and the front of the car. It's just comical. And this is another thing I noticed. Are all the radiators like this?
No, that's a aftermarket one for sure. I don't know if they're at an angle, to be honest.
It just looks weird. I just want all of my water to do a 90 coming right out of the...
Yeah.
All right, so this is Avery's FC project. Godspeed, Avery.
Oh, geez, arcade.
Okay, so after dropping off the FC, we headed 40 minutes across town to grab a 3000 GT, a Mitsubishi 3000 GT. So we're going to be loading the trailer. Unfortunately, the last owner tried to load the trailer with the deck up. I wasn't a big fan of that because that's very difficult to do. So he promptly tried to do a Dukes of Hazzard style jump over my tow vehicle with the 3000 GT that we just paid for in full.
Back it off a bit. Back it off a bit. Nothing can
That was
happen.
pretty cool.
Oh, that's okay.
Are we splitting the windshield guardrails?
Okay, a little bit further back. Yeah, just a little bit on the brake. There you go. Okay. Make sure the e-brake's
I
on
saw that.
here.
Remember what I said? Say for
And just a-
Yeah.
So the guy get on the car. Can we bring the edge back down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need a bumper now.
It's up to the side.
A little bit high. Okay.
Yeah.
So we shook off that little accident. Nobody got hurt, so life goes on. And we headed back to Devon's to unload. So being that the day had quite a few adventures, we were pretty careful unloading this thing. Don't want to cause any more damage to the body kit that's on this car, 'cause it doesn't look like a kit that's easily replaceable.
Okay, I'm not going to stand directly behind it yet. Yeah. Yeah, okay. You're good. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, good. Okay. Now, the only thing we gotta watch out for.
Push the boards up more. I'm gonna push it till it's ready to fire.
Okay, good. You're good. You're clear. Perfect.
Man, it's smaller than I thought it was going to be. Have you sat in one of these before?
No.
Oh my god. Give it a try and understand that you should never buy one. Well, I mean, it's 'cause it's like this tune is made to wash cylinders out.
Yes.
Do you notice the roof line difference?
It's like inches, like many.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
So this is a lowered Evo 5
It's good. It was nice.
and a 3000 GT that's basically like sitting on the ground. There'd be about 10 inches at least in the roofline difference. Wow. Okay, so we're back. It's the end of the day. So it took us about 4 or 5 hours. We drove about 300 kilometers to get these two cars back. So two new projects, a FC Rx7 base model with a Turbo 2 drivetrain, lots of like mods to it. Some of them sort of period correct, some of them drift mods. It's got like an angle kit and a welded diff and a bunch of other stuff. And then also picked up a 3000 GT, the all-wheel drive twin turbo VR4, and that car's got a lot done to it as well, but looks like it is low on one cylinder, so the engine may have to come out. But we're gonna get one of our buddies to look at the valve train and see if it's maybe that low compression is in the head somewhere before the engine comes out, but we'll see. And so two new cars in one day. They're not mine, they're two friends of mine, and so it's going to be interesting. They will periodically appear just for some variety on my channel here. Channel here is mostly Evos, but lots of right-hand drive JDM cars. I have my Skyline behind me, R32 GTR,
I also have a Celica WRC GT4 that hasn't made many appearances, and I'll still be pulling that out this summer, so just for some variety on the channel. Thanks for checking out the video today. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you get updates on videos when I put them up. I'm trying to put them up at least every 2 weeks, possibly every week, we'll see. And make sure that you check me out on Instagram at Wrench Rampage as well. So thanks for checking in, and have a good night.